What is good, everyone? It's your boy Jedi, and just let me make sure. Okay, we gonna go over everything in esports that happened over the weekend, and for everyone that's asked, like, how do I get started to compete in Gears? Well, this is a good one here. If you guys want to pause the screen, read the rules and all that kind of stuff for season 2 in Elos. There's a Discord. You could join it. You register, and you just play against or with other people in the Elo 8's Discord channel, and you rank up. And maybe if you're a high enough rank, people notice you. You get picked up on a good team, and or you could make your own team, finding some players that you think is good, and compete in Gears. So I'll put a link in the description down below on to joining the Discord channel. Hive Bandicoot, if you know him in Gears, he streams. He's a bit, very good guy. I just appreciate what he's doing for the Gears community and doing this. So I just wanted to put this out there in this Gears esports news video. But let's get into it. Let's start with this one here. We have a FA tweet by Double Bounce, but probably phony, but it is what it is. Then we have another one here. Speaking of Elo 8, this is a good way to earn some cash, some money. As you guys can see here, 2v2 shotgun battles, Astrobattles. The 19th, the 5th of March, the 19th of March, the 26th of March, and the 9th of March. And then, the major for a lot of dollars, like lots of money, would be in May. So feel free to do that. I just sign up for free. It is for free, and you just play it. You never know what could happen, and you could win some money. I made it into the finals for one of those, and was just lucky that there wasn't that many pro teams. I did have to beat some pro players, but we made it to the finals. But we lost to the homies that in the finals. It is what it is, but we still got money. First place gets I think a lot of money, and then second gets the very little. But it's a good thing. You warm up, you have a chance to win some money, you have a chance to get your name out there as well, just like the Elo 8s. I'll put a link in the description down below to register. It's a good way to, get your name out if you're trying to get into the scene or make some little bit of cash on the side. So that's it for that. EGL, let's see here. Competition, we're gonna do that. Gears esports, let's see here. So on E-Days, we had this. I'm pretty sure it was Rebel that won. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure they won. No, it was Hive. Hive won Emergence Day Week 14. They played against XEYU, which is AMC. And yeah, just show you guys the Emergence Days. There hasn't been a team that's been consistently winning, so it's pretty great to see. There's a lot of competition. And yeah, so we're going to move on from that. These are the last two teams that qualified over the weekend, Old Men and Remedy. The players on Old Men are Tidy, Shock, Detox, and I forget who the other one is, but let me just look in here. Oh, it's Demise, so there you guys go. And then on Remedy, it's Red 9, Tanks, 8's, and Days. A lot of the homies on that roster. Proud of them. Congratulate them and everything about that. So we do have, the top 12 teams now, teams that are respected to be in the Pro League. So as you guys can see here is a close matchup here. This was the roster before. It was Lanarchy, Abolix, Rocky, and Morality. Lanarchy has now, I think, retired. Who knows? And Zoom is now taking in his place for now, unless they feel like finding another player and him going back to the coaching role. But as for right now, that's their four. They're still a pretty good, solid team. I think they'll dominate in the AM scene. And there's a lot of other good. Sorry, guys. A lot of good other teams. You know, this LATAM team. There's this other LATAM team. This team did a lot of damage. Former Elevate Nero. Then you got Toxic, Solar, Rapids. Teams on Immortals. You had former Remedy player Pushies and some other former players. You had Geo and other guys. But yeah, that was that. Surprisingly, in the big open bracket to qualify the split one, there was some upsets. Right here, you would think you would expect former pros to beat these guys, but they didn't. They lost to them. You got former pro Tristan, Osby, Crushmo, and Zenon. They lost to Abo and Co. There's another one that was like surprisingly like an upset. It was right here when Remedy 2-0'd CG, former LATAM pros, and crystallized B-God, Gary, and Ottens. Honestly, I think Ottens he's an okay player, but he's, like making the team bad because I feel like he hasn't been playing them for a while, so I think he just needs some more time maybe, or they need to find another player for that roster. Because these guys, Tanks and 8's, Tanks hasn't played in a while, I know that for sure. These guys are the homies, so I'm telling you guys what I know. And 8's never competed in Escalation, and they just swept the floor with it, except for, Shock and Co. And then we got the EU bracket here. Let me just refresh that because we already know who won in the final. You got Team 24. I guess they got picked up by an org. You got Cougars, Marsh, Dragons, and Strikers beating, the former Series Week 1 champs in Paynes, Chris, Marco Collabs, and Bounces. They beat Phelpsy and Co. in the semifinals. And then let's see here, the Team 24. They played those guys. Then you got Savage Camping, which is TJ, Craze, Sleazen, and Slaps. Honestly, feel like they're missing like that one player if they had someone else instead of Sleazen. Let's move on to it. There's those guys there. And you got the Snail Boy and Slugman. You got Breaker, Sarksta, Zal, and Para. Pretty interesting roster. I'm surprised they not playing with C Banged or something. Looked pretty good with his Nasher in the free-for-all game that I played. And they did beat 3 times Rowdy, so that's a good win in their books. Warrior Guns, Ricardo Visions, and Netsticks. So, pretty good victory for them there. And that's about it. It just shows you that Marsh & Co., they're the top team. They've won 5 in a row now. And the only other team that's won was Paynes & Co. And it's just looking like... I feel like Paynes should switch over and join with this roster here and switch with Sleazen. I think this roster then could compete with, Phelpsy and Co. and Marsh and Co. And then I could see them being like the top 3 juggernauts. But I guess Paynes is very loyal with his teammates, And it's understandable. He's been in the finals a lot of times. He's won one. The other teams have not won one. But it's pretty obvious that it's pretty dominant for Martian Coast. So congratulations on them for winning 5 times in a row. So that's about it. Hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll put the link in the description down below of all the brackets and such. And yeah, take care and thanks for watching. Peace.